Hello, Libra. Thank you for being here. So glad you could make it, and I hope you're all doing very, very well. So, Libra, we're going to be taking a look at what's going on with your money and finances, or this message will apply for whenever you are viewing it. Now, Libra, I want you to know if you are interested in donating and would like to receive an accurate palm reading or dream interpretation, that is available. Please take a look on my About page of my channel or the community page, or you can visit the brief video that I created so that you can see some quick details about that. If you have any questions about dream interpretation or palm reading, please shoot me an email. I'll be happy to hear from you. So, Libra, let's get into your messages. First thing, Libra, when I was meditating on your energy, your animal spirit energy and attitude that you're going to have around your money and finances is you got the eagle. So this is very fitting for you, Libra. This is mental energy. This is air energy. This is you being very mindful, or this is you thinking or being very thoughtful. This may even be you communicating, but you certainly are focusing on having a bird's eye view of your money situation. The eagle is also saying that your energy and attitude as well is that of transforming karma. So I feel like this is you having to deal with or address past actions that have occurred that you've caused or that has happened to you around your money and finances, and your ability to transform the karmic circumstances, negative aspects around your money and finances that you may be experiencing or that are occurring as a result of how you handle or dealt with your money, or the influences that have come in or coming in here. This is you being a truth seeker, okay? Looking for the truth, seeking answers, okay? For some of you, there's a need for you to seek truth, or you are on a focus of getting to the truth about money matters or a matter in particular. But with the eagle here, this is you looking above to look down on any drama or issues that could be occurring as a result of past actions and practices with money, okay? Or dealing with stuff that's coming up as a result of that. Now, let's take a look at what is a positive aspect that's going to be around your money and finances here. Positive aspect for Libra. These messages, Libra, are for Libra Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter sign placements, okay? For all Libras. Let's take a look at what the positive aspect is around your money and finances. Thank you. Okay, privileged lady. Very nice. So this is the positive aspect around your money and finances that's occurring, is the privileged lady. Now, this could be you, or this could be someone that you are dealing with. The privileged lady is saying this is you having some mastery with your money and finances, or there's an ability to contain or maintain your money and finance situation due to your ability to connect with someone that is capable, more than capable, of assisting you. Also, the privileged lady is saying that with the 12, that's speaking to the hangman energy. This is your ability to sort things out, your ability to find the alternatives to your money situation. This is also your ability to find ways to create pause, or find ways to hold off until a more opportune time, if you will, to do with your money and finances. Is also breaking down to a 3, which is that Empress energy. So this is you finding ways and being successful at your ability to be very creative about what needs to happen around your money and finances. But this is also your ability to maintain or achieve security around your money situation. So some of you also will have the ability to turn to your mother, and that your mother will be of help to you here. And this is you being able to be very successful at nurturing your money and finances situation. This is the positive aspect that you're going to be having access to, or that's going to be around your money. So now let's take a look at what the negative aspect is. So I see you having mastery here. Okay? It's like you're going to be the fixer. All right, what is the negative aspect around Libra's, all the Libra's money and finances? Let's see the negative aspect. Thank you. Okay, you do have conflict, which is a 54 breaking down to a 9, speaks to the Hermit energy. Okay, let's just expand on that and see what else Spirit can tell us for Libras with conflict here is a negative aspect with money. Besides the obvious, experiencing some difficulties. For some of you, you could find yourself in conflict with yourself, the way that your thinking process or strategy, or you could be finding yourself experiencing some conflict or difficulty dealing with someone else or others as your money is concerned here. Okay. If you take a look, there's this, the owl. Okay. So this is about, you know, there may be difficulties having balance and wisdom towards your plans and efforts with money, or, you know, the truth, right, about your money situation. Let's see more on conflict. Tell us more about conflict for Libra, please. Thank you. Okay, you have garden. So there can be conflict with dealing with others with the garden here. You could be experiencing some interference or have a trap mindset. You may have trouble seeing your way through or your way out with your money situation or certain circumstances or the details that may need to occur. It may not exactly be clear to you. You could have some trouble liberating yourself. Okay. There is a factor of others being involved. Okay. So you could have trouble getting support and cooperation, or issues with being able to collaborate about money. For some of you, this is conflict about how to balance your money, but also focused on how to, you may be focused on, you know, putting your money towards a gathering, you know, like Christmas, and how that needs to play out with gift buying or coming together, you know, because there's expenses around spending money for food and preparation and celebratory measures. And so there may be some conflict with trying to sort all of that out too. You have the 20 here. Okay, so with the 20 here, you know, there can be a focus on being able to rise to the call, being able to reflect on and address past actions that are now influencing your money situation, and trying to reflect and see a way to evaluate and assess your situation towards changing it, seeing how you can create a shift, or dealing with the shifts as a result of past behavior with money. For some of you, there could be difficulties with you being able to have opportunities or to seize opportunities. You may have less access to people or resources, or struggles with your ability to find solutions here and answers. For some of you, you're struggling with the fact that you're having to implement a more minimalistic approach financially due to your circumstances that you're dealing with, that I do feel are a direct result of how you may have handled or did things with your money in the past. So there are some challenges here. So let's take a look at what are the external factors and influences around your money. I'm going to pull 4 cards, and then we're going to also take a look at the energy that's happening at the bottom of the deck. For some of you, there's a challenge with you socializing and putting money towards celebrating. Issues with group support or getting on the same page. If you are part of a support system between yourself and someone else and others with handling money. Or perhaps there's conflict with your ability to be a support. Because you want to be mindful about any conflict or difficulties that could be happening for you or could come up or occur if you are putting too much money out towards others and things. For some of you, you may feel on your own, or you want to just do this on your own. Either way, you do have the privileged lady. So this is you still having the ability to have mastery over this, but also you do have the ability to turn to someone, even if you don't want to. Spirit, what are the influences and external factors I do feel it's very important for you to keep things in perspective, or there's a need to put things in perspective as you plan and work through your money situation and issues or conflicts that are coming in. And even if it's as a result, or for some of you it is, of, past behavior and practices with money that is causing some conflict to you. Thank you. At the bottom, you do have the King of Cups, and then you have the Ten of Swords following that. So the King of Cups is an overall energy around your money and finances, and this Ten of Swords here, I do feel that, Libra, you may be experiencing a collapse or issues around your money where things may be toppling over, or you could be experiencing some complications or having problems addressing the difficulties here. There may be issues around ruin. But with the King of Cups here, Your focus is on how do you master this creatively, right? The King of Cups is also saying, as an overall energy here, this is you focused on how to take accountability and responsibility for what needs to happen and for what has happened here. I do see you in your feelings, because there may be some emotional turbulence going on with you, or you could be struggling with creativity towards taking responsibility, towards mastering what needs to happen creatively with your money and finances. With the King of Cups here is the overall energy as well. There could be issues for you where others are concerned, that may be looking for you to show them more compassion, or you may be looking to turn to others for some compassion. And perhaps you may need to, or you find that, there may be someone, at least one person, that is not on board with you, or that you could experience difficulties finding support, but there is at least someone that will be supportive and helpful and can assist you and has the ability. But also, this is you as the privileged lady in your feminine energy, your ability to be very creative, to bring the difficulties to an end. Or while you are experiencing a lot of difficulties with money, where things may be toppling over, or there may be a strain on money, or there may not be the resources you are used to available to you. This is you being creative and seeing how to master this, finding other ways. Now, for some of you, you could be dealing with someone who's in the King of Cups energy. And that person that's in the King of Cups energy is someone that could be causing some difficulties for you, just as well as you may be able, or you are able to find someone that is able to help bring into the difficulties you are experiencing with money. Now, you do have the Ten of Swords that's showing up here. And in this particular deck, there are two Ten of Swords. You have this one that is the Ten of Swords, the standard Ten of Swords here. Okay, that talks about ruin, difficulties here. But this Ten of Swords is saying that there's a new dawn coming in, that everything is going to be fine. Okay, even though you have a lot of difficulties around money and from past behavior and practices, or something from the past coming up, this is you having the ability to transform the karma around this. If you remain creative and take responsibility and accountability, I do see you being able to make sure that everything will be fine despite the difficulties. For some of you, this is a new dawn. The difficulties, the worst is over. Okay? Or you're able to figure out how to deal with what seems like the worst case scenarios here, or avoid it. You do have the Page of Cups. So for some of you, there may be a focus on a child, but the Page of Cups is saying that you are focusing on healing. This is you looking for that creative way out, that new creative approach towards handling your money and finances, to making sure that everything is okay and fine. The Page of Cups is also saying, for some of you, you're going to get some good news about money. For some of you, this is you, speaking, communicating, perhaps to a family member or to someone who's in a privileged position that can assist you. But this is you focus on healing, achieving healing, doing what it takes to have healing, and finding a new creative way to do that, or looking for new creative ways on how that can happen. You do have the World. So with the world here, I do see that for some of you, there is going to be closure, okay, or your ability to complete something here that you're dealing with money. For some of you, a source of income can come to a close here. But the world here, I feel, is saying that this is your ability to have success, completion, and attainment with what needs to happen with money here. You also have the Knight of Swords. So the Knight of Swords is a doing energy. Knights are a doing energy. With the Knight of Swords here, this is perhaps you rushing in with strategy, looking to take action. That Knight of Swords is coming towards the world. So this is you strategizing, focusing on how to attain what you want, have success what you want, or complete what you need to complete. For some of you, you take action to generate a new source of money access through a pension loan, drawing against your 401k, drawing against your pension. The Knight of Swords is saying that this is you being strategic. This is you acting quickly. This is also you taking an aggressive stance to assert yourself, to look at what you can cut out. For some of you, you're going to be looking at what you need to cut out. For some of you, you could be dealing with the Knight of Swords, and this is someone who's rushing in to perhaps help you to complete or reach your goals. The Knight of Swords is talking about communication. So there is a need to look at what you can cut out, and there is a need to plan. And there is a need to have an assertive approach. The Knight of Swords is also saying this is you addressing any drama around money. The Knight of Swords is saying there are consequences here that will happen with money, depending on how you take responsibility or your ability to complete, cut things out, assert yourself. This is you in the Knight of Swords energy, being very focused as well. This is a focused mindset as well. On attainment. And I see you getting there. So let's see what's some additional message, or what is a message for you from Spirit that can come through. Spirit, what is a message for Libra about their money and finances? I feel like this is you though, Libra. I mean, this can be someone that you're dealing with, but either way, while there may be there is some drama here for sure, right? But this Knight of Swords is saying that there's intention behind money. Okay, there's an intention here. An intention to have success and completion and attainment. An intention to bring the difficulties to a close, right? I also feel with the world, this is you taking stock on what your intentions are that you need to set. But I also feel for some of you, this Knight of Swords is that individual or person that could be coming in that is causing some conflict with you as it has to do with money. This may be that conflict coming in. And so there's a need for a progressive stance here with that Knight of Swords. Using logic, assertiveness and focus, deliberate action to see the completion that you need. Thank you, Spirit. So you do have please stand by. Okay, this is a message from Spirit. So please stand by. So I feel with please stand by here. There may be a need for you to be careful not to act too quickly. There may be a need for you to please stand by. There may be a waiting energy that needs to happen, or there may be a waiting energy that could be happening around how you are looking to assert yourself or with your focus. If this is someone coming in where you're experiencing conflict, there may be a need for you to please stand by and allow yourself to try to be as prepared as possible. Or there may be a need to prepare. But there's an energy of a need for preparedness here. But again, with the eagle here is you. This is you having that bird's eye view, or you're seeking the truth, or you're going to get to the truth of things. This is you finding those answers. This is you being thoughtful with intent and addressing and transforming the karma around your situation. The thing is about the Knight of Swords, your ability to transform the karma around your situation can be positive or negative depending on your intent or the way that you assert yourself. So be mindful of that. I'm also hearing there can be some sort of restriction. That can occur or come up to do with your money or the way that you are trying to move forward and address things. So let's see what additional guidance for you. Thank you. Successful funding. See what I tell you. Thank you, Spirit. Your idea is divinely guided and supported by the same infinite wisdom of God that gave you the idea. Do not allow money concerns to prevent you from turning it into reality. Crowdfunding, partnerships, and other investments are available to help you. So garden here can also be your ability to get funding, okay, create events, get support through your ability to turn to others, support groups. There may be challenges in that regard, but there's an ability to still locate or find it. And so there's a need to get to the truth, to examine your money situation or the possibilities with your creativity and ability to masterfully muster what needs to happen here or change. But I do see you having successful funding here. You're finding the money that you need. You're getting the money that you need here. And I feel like this please stand by this is about holding on, right? Hanging in there. I hope these messages help. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching. Bye, Libra.